So before we open up to questions, we thought we'd do a quick rapid fire, first starting long or short. So Microsoft?
I'm long Microsoft. I think Satya, I can't imagine somebody doing a better job of Microsoft. The culture is transformed. The strategy is clear. Like, this is not your father's Microsoft anymore. This is SQL Server on Linux rented through Azure, right? This is Windows not being a product group anymore. Satya's literally told the Windows product group, look, you're going to get it rented through Azure, but you're competing with Linux, so it better be better. And I'm not propping you up anymore. It's unbelievable what's happening inside Microsoft.
So you may be slightly biased, but the kind of e-scooters phenomenon.
Haha, I'm long scooters. So we're investors in this company called Lime. By the way, Chinese entrepreneurs that make some of the companies in our portfolio look like they're going slow, and we have high intensity entrepreneurs. Look, every city is going to go through a period of angst, but between self-driving cars, self-driving buses, and scooters that you can, this is the future of getting from place A to place B, right? It's only a matter of working out the details of the regulation as opposed to, is this the right solution? It's part of the right solution, for sure.
And then also maybe a slight bias, but Facebook.
I'm long Facebook. Look, I'm not here to say Facebook doesn't have challenges. It's got a ton of challenges, but as a mechanism for having assembled a lot of attention and very thoughtful product people who are now completely focused on more transparency for how they use your data. Facebook's executive team is fantastic. They're very, very seasoned. Think back for a second when Facebook bought Instagram and everybody was like, what the? It was like 25 people, they paid $1 billion. It might have been more than that, it might have been 40 people. It was not that many people. And they paid $1 billion for it, and now look at like how smart that looks in retrospect, or maybe closer to home, WhatsApp, right? Both of these were like, that's it, it's over. Zuck's lost his mind. He's overpaying for startups. They're done, right? And as mechanisms for attracting attention and generating new habits, right? It's hard to imagine products more successful than WhatsApp and Instagram. So I continue to be long on them executing and not being afraid to cannibalize their own revenue streams.
There was a great headline in, I forget which outlet over the weekend, but it was something like, the kids are abandoning Facebook and flocking to WhatsApp and Instagram. It's like, I think you may have missed an important piece of news.
Yeah, somebody show them the Dow and Dow over Mao numbers.
Final quick fire thing, pick one, VR or AR in terms of value created?
AR in the long term, probably VR in the short.
Bitcoin or Ethereum?
Ethereum. Distributed applications for the win.
Final one before the floor, Amazon or Alibaba?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Both are good in their ecosystems, and I think there will be very little crossover. And so it's a hedge, right? I don't expect Alibaba to be hugely successful in the West, and I don't expect Amazon to be hugely successful in sort of China and Greater China, and they are both enormous markets.